The big question you need to ask yourself every day is, do I own a job or do I own a business? And unfortunately, the majority of contractors out there own a job. That's right, they're a slave to their own business. But the other side of the fence is so much greener, it's so much better, and that's when you're finally fully in control of your destiny, your freedom, your time. And that's what Contractor Secrets is about. It's about taking back our time, building a business with systems, standards, values, procedures, putting yourself in the driver's seat. And that's what it's about. So I'm excited. I'm happy to have you here. Let's dive into the Contractor Secrets podcast. What's going on, guys? This is Tanner, and a lot of you guys are kind of just looking for something new to really excite your customers during this time to go with you. Now, one thing that I've been doing, and I didn't know about this, I'd say about 6 to 8 months ago, and I just started doing it around that time, but now I'm strategically using it in my business, and you should be thinking about using it too. So this is called financing, and you guys have heard about financing before, but maybe you've been intimidated. You're like, how can I, as a painting contractor or as any type of contractor, offer financing in my business? Well, I'll tell you how. You outsource the financing. And I want to tell you about a program that I've been using in my business. And this program allows me to outsource the financing where I don't have to chase down payments or anything like that. I get paid directly as soon as the job's finished, and our customer is extremely happy. So obviously, guys, when we hear financing, we think finance charges interest. Well, I have an incredible ability to build value with a 0% program. This program is through Synchrony Bank, which holds a lot of weight with a lot of people because I believe Home Depot uses it, Lowe's uses it, a lot of people use it actually. It's called Synchrony Bank. If you haven't heard of them, they're a huge bank for financing. So what we're able to offer is a program through Synchrony Bank. It's 0% for 18 months. Now, really, this is the way it works, guys, okay? So Synchrony Bank is gonna charge you a percentage off the top of the loan, okay? Really, guys, this is essentially a huge benefit for your customer. You will get no benefit out of financing, but you may win a deal that you may have not won had you not given this option, okay? So what I do is essentially, as a last resort, if I know that I'm not getting the deal, I send out an automation, I'd say about 21 days after I've given someone an estimate. So obviously they're still on the fence. They haven't told us whether or not they've gone with us for the job or whether or not they hired someone else. So I know that they still want the job done, but for some reason they're just not pulling the trigger. I send out an automation that sends a link to them for them to apply themselves for the financing. So it's instant approval. So I send this link, whether it goes through an automation or if I'm having a conversation with someone, I'll just text it to them. But what I do is I offer that and I say, hey, we have a program that we can help you with. It's 0% for 18 months, same as cash. So essentially, you just apply, they will tell you how much you get approved for, and then once you agree to do business with us, our partnership allows you to have 0% financing for 18 months. So the way it works is really they apply, we fill out some paperwork that literally just tells Synchrony what it is that we sold them, and then once the job's complete, we give them another form to fill out, which pretty much indicates that we did a great job, and it gives Synchrony the okay to transfer the money to us, guys. The money gets transferred instantly. It's a win-win situation for us and the homeowner. And yes, a lot of people are like, well, you're giving 5% off the top. You have two options, really. I mean, you could say, hey, we do have a financing charge. Does that kind of take away from that 0%? Yeah, in a sense it does. So I kind of stay away from that because I really want them to get a good deal. And of course, having 5% off of a job is better than having 5% off of no job. So again, we use this as kind of like a last resort. But the reason why I'm bringing this up now is because during this time, people are scared, and they have every right to be. But when people are scared, they hold on to their money. And when you have a program that offers 0% same as cash for 18 months, that eliminates that fear, so they could still get the project done and they can make monthly payments to do so. But they can't do any of this unless you sign up for it, unless you make the decision to offer this program. For you, it's essentially a no-brainer to have. It just gives your clients more options. And I wanted to share this with you because it's been huge for us. So whenever we have a big project, this is a great option for somebody that may be on the fence. So you should be pricing your jobs out with a good margin. And in the event that this happens, you can use this as a value point. Now, Somebody mentioned to me, well, hey, credit cards take 3%, so 5% really isn't that bad, because if you're charging credit cards, obviously they're taking 3%. So 5% isn't that bad. But they do have other options if you want to give them, an interest rate. That would mean that Synchrony would take less off the top. But again, guys, I'm bringing this up to give you another option. Maybe you haven't thought of financing. Maybe you're kind of on the fence, wanting to be creative. Maybe you have a bunch of estimates out and you're just like, why hasn't anyone called me? Well, if you can reach out to them with a purpose and say, hey, just so you know, we actually are partnering with Synchrony Financial, and what we're doing now is we're offering 0% financing for 18 months, which is going to allow you to have a same as cash option, pay a monthly payment, and of course, because you're working with us, we can offer you that 0% interest rate for 18 months. So guys, it's about being creative right now, and you should think about this and say, you know what, I have nothing to lose. I should learn a little bit more about this because it's clearly a benefit to our customer, and it may just keep our business busy through this season, or it may help us win one or a couple jobs that we may not have won had we not done this. So I'm sharing this with you because I really didn't know about this, I'd say about a year ago. And when I started using it, I'm like, you know what, this is a great option for a lot of people. I even mentioned it to someone yesterday, and they immediately were relieved on the phone that I had this option. So I'm not afraid to offer it. It is what it is, the 5% off the top. But guess what? Having work is better than not having work, and winning jobs is the goal. So if you're interested in this, I'll find a way to drop a link somewhere for you to kind of get some information wherever you're listening to or watching this. And I think it'll be a great option. So if you're in the home service industry, check out financing. Don't be afraid of it. It's not hard. And especially when you outsource it, you have nothing to lose. You don't even have to worry about if they make their payments. You get paid. And that's the good news. So my name's Tanner, guys. If you haven't already been to TradeThrive.com, head over there. Got some courses for you. Really just trying to elevate the game. So again, check out financing. I'll drop a link somewhere for you to check that out. Hey, I just want to take a second to thank you for joining me here on the Contractor Secrets podcast. I'm just going to take this opportunity to let you know that my passion is coaching people, helping people. I've changed my Instagram name to @contractorcoach, and I did that because that is my passion. I want to help you. So please reach out to me. If you have an issue going on in your business, send me an email. Find me on Instagram, message me, and let's do a breakthrough session. I want to work through your problems in your business to help you get to that next level. And one thing that I always say is this, the difference between those that get over the humps and the hurdles in business is just a change in perspective. And that's what I plan to offer you. So get with me, message me, allow me to help you take your business to the next level.